Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to the Tuesday, August 13 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Brady Black called Tate Black while intoxicated at small bar, but he claimed to be at home. Brady scolded the waiter for listening in on their conversation, even though he was playing tricks on him. They had drinks and wedding cake with Fiona Cook and Maggie Kyriakis at Xander and Sarah Horton Cook's apartment. With a toast that thrilled the newlyweds, Fiona secretly refilled her champagne glass rather than the sparkling cider that had been offered to her. When Fiona received a text, Xander thought it was from her new partner and encouraged her to attend if she so desired. Fiona agreed to meet Brady for drinks at small bar, where she used her generous tip to buy off the server and get him to overlook Brady's irrational outburst. Fiona drove home as Brady was too inebriated to do so after they had consumed a lot of alcohol together. Maggie was back with her on Tuesday's episode of Days, and she offered Xander and Sarah the Horton cabin since they wanted to spend a few days on their honeymoon someplace close by. When Maggie returned home to look for the key and was unsuccessful, Sarah offered to assist. Sarah wound up directly in front of Fiona's headlights while Xander went to get tickets for the Smith Island ferry. Fiona turned to face Brady, who was unconscious from alcohol, then turned back to face the road before thumping over Sarah. On Tuesday's DOL program, Holly Jonas forced Tate to make love to her by removing his shirt at the Horton cabin. Tate inquired about protection, to which Holly replied that it was taken care of and gave him a condom box. Holly did, however, ultimately come clean about Sophia Choi berating her for not sleeping with him yet. Tate reassured her that while he really wanted Holly, they shouldn't go too quickly because of Sophia's pressure. Holly returned to the Kyriakis estate to restore the key she had stolen after seeing Tate's point and giving him an embrace. The mystery lady in the hospital on Tuesday's episode of Days was concerned that this was a poor idea because she didn't want to raise Jack Devereaux's and Chad DiMera's expectations. She didn't know what it meant, even if she was Abby, since Chad wasn't familiar with her. It isn't as if she could just resume her relationship with Chad. Nevertheless, Kayla Johnson sent the DNA samples to the lab when the mysterious woman eventually had her cheek swabbed beside Jack. Chad escorted the mysterious lady to the DiMera home, explaining that it was his family's estate since she was hungry. Although Chad had the chef prepare a sandwich that Abigail had enjoyed in the past, it didn't bring back any memories. The unidentified lady also examined a decorative item that Chad said Abigail had chosen in Paris, as well as Stefano DiMera's photograph. Despite Chad's awareness that he was being too dramatic, the unidentified lady understood how much he needed Abigail. Once they were back at the hospital, Jack informed Kayla that Jennifer Horton Devereaux would remain impartial until they had confirmation of the findings of the DNA test. Since JJ Devereaux had also received information off-screen, Jack acknowledged that JJ believed Clyde Weston was not telling the truth regarding Abby's survival news. From JJ's perspective, Jack and Chad were causing themselves needless suffering. Jack prayed for the best once the results of the DNA test were in, even though he detested the idea of having to grieve Abigail all over again. Jack pushed Chad to share what they had spoken as he opened them up. Stay tuned for further speculation about Abigail's future moves as teasers from Days of Our Lives hint that some confirmation is on the way. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Jack Devereaux and Chad DiMera, who are all keen to learn the truth about the mystery lady, will accompany her to the hospital. The week of August 12 to 16 will witness a DNA test, and according to Days teasers, Kayla Johnson will supervise it and eventually give Chad the findings. Chad will be able to determine if Abigail and Jack are biologically related after he opens them up. According to teasers, Chad will find out the identity of the mysterious lady on August 14. It seems that the only way Chad may get it is if the outcome indicates that this is, in fact, Abigail DiMera. While there's a chance that some DOL curveballs may appear later and alter the situation, let's pretend for the time being that this Abby is the genuine deal. If that's the case, it's going to be a really overwhelming experience for everyone. While Abigail will be relieved to have some answers, she will also be entering a new life that she is unfamiliar with and doesn't feel a part of. From Abigail's viewpoint, neither Jack nor Jennifer Horton Devereux will seem like her parents, and when Abby first makes an effort to get back in touch with Chad, he won't seem like her spouse either. Since we're talking about an amnesiac with a fresh face, Jennifer, Jack, and Chad could also find it difficult to connect. It will be difficult in every way since this Abigail will seem unfamiliar to everyone. Naturally, because the new Abigail doesn't seem like she'll be especially maternal, at least not in her present state, this suffering could be the toughest on the kids. It will seem like they are meeting for the first time, even though Chad may bring Abigail into the Horton house and ultimately allow the kids to reconcile with her. If Thomas and Charlotte DiMera get enraged at their mother's new appearance, it could not end well. It's not difficult to see the two of them screaming that's not their mother in a horrified manner. Abigail could struggle to fit into this Abby mold that she's being pushed into and feel bad for frightening the children. Chad could have a difficult time persuading Abigail to remain since there might come a moment when she wants to flee from everything. We'll keep you updated on all the responses when word gets out about Abigail's face surgery, which is expected to cause quite a stir in Salem, based on our day's predictions. According to previews for Days of Our Lives, Abigail will try her hardest to reclaim her position in Salem, but it won't be easy. According to spoilers and updates for Days of Our Lives, couples in the soap opera industry may find luckier on the third try. With their recent vow exchange, Sarah Horton and Xander Kyriakis have begun a meaningful new chapter in their love story as they accept their duties as husband and wife. As they begin a new chapter in their relationship, Telfer and Godfrey recently had a conversation with Soaps.com in which they shared some fascinating insights regarding the future of Sarah. Telfer attested to the couple's continued success, which is especially heartening considering that the daily drama on streaming services is shot months in advance. This implies that over the next Christmas season and into 2025, Xander, Sarah, and their endearing daughter Victoria Margaret Kyriakis would be living out their happily ever after. The pair did not stop there. Tedder said that he wanted Sarah to stay a solid unit and turn into one of those soap opera couples that is allowed to be happy. He sees them working together to overcome obstacles outside of their relationship rather than allowing disagreements to develop between them. Spoilers for DOL. Do they want to break into DiMera Braun's actual home? Similar sentiments were voiced by Godfrey, who said, "We really just want to be an old married couple getting into mischief," and Paul, who proposed investigating crimes and causing problems. When Lindsay abruptly brought up her want to break into DiMera Braun's flat, making it clear that DiMera's real residence, the discussion took a hilarious turn. Telfer and Godfrey both burst out laughing when she emphasized that she was referring to the actress rather than the DOL character Ava Vitali. Paul even made a jesting remark about hiding DiMera's vegan cookbooks. What a stunning turn of events when Lindsay said that she wanted to take Braun's puppy and leave her own behind. But really, it seems like Paul, Lindsay, and DiMera have a great time laughing together and have become good friends on the day's set. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Ava, Xander, and Sarah may not cross paths right away. Day spoilers suggest that Ava, Xander, and Sarah may not see each other again in Salem very soon, even though it would probably make all three actors very happy to work together again on screen. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.